At my sister's engagement party, my mom suddenly shouted, demanding I call off my own wedding and hand over $50,000 for my sister's big day, immediately. I still remember the searing pain, the shock, as hot coffee splashed across my face. My own mother, at my sister's engagement party, had just thrown it at me because I refused to cancel my wedding and hand over $50,000 for my sister's lavish affair. But then, in that moment of absolute humiliation, my fiancé walked in and revealed a truth that made her faint on the spot. My name is Rebecca, I'm 28, and as a finance executive engaged to Aaron, a brilliant tech entrepreneur, I thought I had my life perfectly mapped out. That illusion shattered the day my mother, Catherine, threw scalding hot coffee in my face. The physical pain was excruciating, yes, but it was nothing compared to the emotional trauma. What happened next, when Aaron walked in and revealed who I really was, shocked everyone. Family secrets, you see, have a price, and I was about to learn mine. Growing up on the north side of Chicago, our middle-class neighborhood wasn't exactly a picture of perfection. Our house was modest, a split level with faded blue siding. My dad, Thomas, always promised to repaint but never did. That was dad for you, full of good intentions, but always lacking follow-through, especially when it came to standing up to my mother. Mom was the undisputed queen of our household. With her perfectly styled hair and manicured nails, she projected an image of suburban perfection while micromanaging every single aspect of our lives. She'd grown up with very little, the daughter of factory workers, and it had instilled in her an insatiable hunger for status and material things. Dad, with his accounting degree and stable insurance job, provided the comfortable life she craved, but it was never quite enough for her. Then there was my younger sister, Madison, 3 years my junior and perpetually the golden child. While I inherited Mom's sharp features and analytical mind, Madison had Dad's gentle blue eyes and easygoing nature. From the moment she was born, Madison could do no wrong in Mom's eyes. Rebecca, why can't you be more like your sister, became the constant soundtrack of my childhood, even though I was the one with straight A's and perfect attendance. Madison just floated through life with AC average, her social calendar packed. When I joined the debate team and stayed late, Mom complained about driving me home. But when Madison joined cheerleading, Mom became the team mom, never missing a game. I learned early that approval in our house was conditional, and the conditions for me were always shifting, while for Madison, they remained effortlessly achievable. So, I stopped seeking approval. I started planning my escape. College applications became my secret lifeline. Mom pushed for community college to save money, but I applied to top universities behind her back. When the acceptance letters arrived, including one with a partial scholarship to Northwestern, the explosion was nuclear. Who's going to pay for this? Mom demanded, waving my acceptance letter. We've been saving for Madison's education. That was the first time I truly understood how uneven the playing field was. The money had always been earmarked for Madison's future, while I was expected to just make do. But it was also the first time I really stood my ground. I'll pay for it myself, I declared, ignoring the pit in my stomach. And I did. Through scholarships, student loans, and working 3 part-time jobs, I put myself through Northwestern, graduating with a finance degree. Those years were brutal, barely any sleep between classes, work, and studying. But they taught me self-reliance. While my classmates partied on weekends, I waited tables at an upscale restaurant, where I actually made valuable connections with business executives who became my first professional mentors. Throughout those challenging years, my grandmother Clara was my absolute rock. Unlike my mother, Grandma Clara valued education and independence. She'd worked as a bookkeeper in an era when few women had careers, and she recognized that same drive in me. You remind me of myself, she'd tell me during our Sunday phone calls. Full story on channel, link below. Watch what happened next.